Hi, I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10. If you're a homeowner, then your house is probably one of your bigger assets. So, a lot of times we need to think about ways we can improve that asset, especially if you've been thinking about selling it. So, I want to share with you some tips on some things that you could do to improve on your home that won't cost you a lot of money out of pocket. Okay? The first one is, you hear this all the time, declutter. If you have heard of Marie Kondo, she has a series on Netflix. And if you kind of watch some of her episodes and read her book, then she's going to talk about get rid of anything that you don't need anymore or donate what you don't need. So, kind of go through your house and just, really look at each object. What do you need? What do you not need? And get rid of a lot of items either through donation or just by throwing it away. A second thing is look at the storage space that you have in your house. Buyers are always looking for homes that have ample storage. If you have, limited closet space, then you may want to think about putting in new racks in those, putting some kind of organizer in there to really maximize the space that you do have. Adding some overhead shelves in some rooms to add additional storage is also a great idea for you. Um, Another thing you can do that most people can do themselves is upgrade your door handles. Um, so, having the polished nickel or something like that, if you have the old gold colored doorknobs or whatever, you may want to go through and just kind of refresh your doorknobs, give the home a newer look that way. Another thing you can do is to make your water pressure better. You may not be able to handle that, but you can YouTube, how to increase the water pressure in your home and get a step by step instructional video on how you could do that. So, if the water pressure isn't the problem, then you may just want to put a new shower head or something on to help get a better water flow. Making your lights smarter. Um, you can get the Philips Hue starter kit is pretty easy, and you can pair up your lights with Amazon's Alexa, with Siri, with Google Home, um, and that kind of takes us into the smart home technology with having the Ring doorbell, um, different items like that to help bring your home into the technology age. Repainting interior rooms is often a good project to help. If you have made your home very specific and have, brightly colored rooms, you may want to go back and paint those more of a neutral color to appeal to more buyers if you are thinking about selling. Look at the walkways around your house. Are they chipping? Do they need to be pressure washed? Do you have stones missing that may need to be replaced? You always hear real estate agents talk about curb appeal, and that's the first impression that a buyer has of your home is when they're walking up to it. So you really want those walkways to look fresh, um, not well used, and you want to make sure that they are cleared. So if you have bushes or flowers or things like that that are close by the walkway, you want to make sure that they're not overhanging and that the walkway is cleared to be able to get up to the home. If you don't have outdoor lighting on your house, then that may be something you want to add. If you have a nice covered deck or even an open deck or patio area, do you have some nice lighting out there so that, during the spring, summer, fall evenings, people can sit outside and enjoy it? Another great idea would be to look at your deck if you have one or your patio. Does that need to be stained? Do you have boards that need to be replaced? If it's a patio, do you need to pressure wash it and clean it up? Those are, great ways to extend your home's living space is to have outdoor entertaining areas. So you want those to be very presentable and appealing to buyers as well. If you have carpet in your home, you may need to clean the carpet or you might consider replacing the carpet with hardwoods or good quality laminate flooring to appeal to people. I have several buyers that I've been working with, and they do not want carpet in their house. They have severe allergies, and carpet just tends to exacerbate that problem because it will hold dust and allergens inside the carpet. So you may want to think about replacing it. Renovating or updating your bathroom. That may cost you a little bit more money, but there are certain things you can do that would be relatively inexpensive. Um, One of those would be changing out the lighting. The other would be changing out the hardware on the vanity, in the shower, things like that. So if you have a smaller bathroom and you've got, like, the shelving and all that to hold things, you may want to try and switch that out, find something that's a little more space saving to make your bathroom look bigger. Now, if you're looking to spend a little bit more money, you can always replace your kitchen cabinets. You might be able to take them down, get them painted, put new hardware on them, and just really refresh the look of your kitchen. That may not work depending on what kind of cabinet you have. So, updating your kitchen and your bathrooms are probably the two biggest things when you're going to sell your house that will bring you the most money on that investment. The other thing is popcorn ceilings. We don't see this as much as we used to, but several homes in the area still do have popcorn ceilings. So if you're thinking about selling your home, it may be worth the investment to go ahead and scrape those ceilings and just have, the solid dry surface there. The last thing would be you may want to install a water filtration system. Um, Several people have issues with drinking water straight from the faucet, or especially if they've never had well water before and they moved to one of the lake subdivisions here. Wells are very popular. So some people are just kind of skeptical about that. So if you don't have a water filtration system, you may want to think about investing in one of those. It saves people from having to buy bottled water, and it just gives them an added assurance if you're on well water that the water is safe, it is drinkable. And I've had several lake homes in this area listed, and we have sold them. And, the water is probably some of the best that you would ever drink, especially if they do have some kind of filtration system in place. So if you have watched this and found it to be useful, I hope that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once you've subscribed, you'll need to ring the bell, and that just means you'll need to click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you are thinking about selling your home, I would love to talk to you about how to get the most amount of money for your home and specific things you could do to your own house to maximize the value that you're getting out of it. My name is Amy Schrader. I'm with Remax Real Estate 10. You can call or text me 423-748-8811, or you can visit my website, TNRealEstateGal.com. Thanks so much.